All right. Can you say your name and spell it really quick? So.
All right. Richard White, RICHARDWHITE.
And what do you do here at the Field of Screams?
I'm just overall laborer. This is my family's farm. It started out as just kind of a way to save the farm. There was a big family dispute. It went to auction, and my uncle, my aunt, and my stepdad John all went in and bought the farm, and this whole thing started as a way to save the farm. And we've been going 8 years strong now, and it's been fun.
Successful?
It's been very successful. It's been a blessing to all of us. And I mean, it's beautiful out here. It's peaceful. It's calm. It's kind of a hideaway from the world, and it's kind of nice out here.
But not at the night?
Yeah, not in the middle of the night on Fridays and Saturdays throughout the month. It's something.
In Coolville, the Murphy family farm converts itself into the Field of Screams, a haunted farm you can attend Fridays and Saturdays the last weekend in September to the last weekend in October for only $15 and a lot of bravery.
You'll be walking through different mazes in the buildings and all kinds of stuff. So you'll be, a lot of stuff you'll be seeing.
Yeah.
And there'll be all kinds of creatures in there. So you'll be ready. All right, come on in.
It's a more of a personalized haunt. There is parts of it that are extremely scary, but it's all fun, you know? And you get a beautiful, beautiful sky view that a lot of people may have never experienced. We have multiple scare areas here, and it's 2.5 miles once you leave here, the loading zone, and make a large complete circle of 2.5 miles. But the customers don't walk that entire. You probably get a 1/2 mile of hay rides, and then the other part you're walking. We don't push you through. If you want to stop and take a break, you can stop and take a break. We don't push you. You can take your time, or you can run. We love runners and screamers, so everybody gets scared.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Nobody's safe?
Nobody's safe.
Is there a certain person where you feel super good or vindicated when you see them get scared?
Yes.
Which one's that?
Teenagers.
Why teenagers?
Because they've got a lot to learn in life, and they have a lot to learn in life.
Is this a good lesson?
It is a good lesson.
Okay.
That, I feel being watched.
To get a better understanding of scaring at the Field of Screams, we spoke with the actor who plays Michael Myers.
And so what do you do here at Field of Screams?
Michael Myers.
Yeah?
The one and only.
What's your favorite part of being Michael Myers?
Making people pee themselves.
Yeah?
Scaring the beep out of them.
Have you ever actually made someone pee themselves?
Oh yeah, multiple this year.
Yeah?
If I see fear, I target them. If I hear them, I want to pee myself, I go for them. If I see them look at me and they duck their head down, I go for them.
How do you spot a weakling?
I just stand there and observe. I'm everywhere.
Oh, okay.
I'll start into the corn maze, walk through, go through the woods, walk back from the woods back to the corn maze. I'll probably make 5-6 trips a night. He's always been my favorite character since I was a kid. And when me and the wife came here and talked to John last year about doing this, I told him I'm Michael Myers. Just how it is, and he said they needed one anyway, so kind of went from that.
When did you first watch Halloween?
Halloween 2, I was about 7 maybe. Had nightmares for a week. My brother-in-law at the time made me watch it. And yeah, the part where the girl got her face boiled in the water kind of scarred me, but since then I loved it.
The face boiling, was that a formative moment for you? Is that what solidified it?
Yeah, that's how I remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to all the people that's gonna come through and go to scare them.
I'm looking forward to scaring people. Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna get anybody good?
Maybe.
I hope so. I hope I know somebody like goes through so I can like scare them by like saying their name or something.
Is there like a certain person, I guess you kind of said people you know, but is there any certain like kind of group of people you want to get?
All the snobby kids at school.
Yeah. Yeah. And like our friends from school.
Even Richard gets in and scares guests some nights.
So what are your favorite parts about being an actor?
The jump scares, and then mine are the tough guys that like to think they're tough and they think they're unscarable, and then you get that one good jump on them, and they grab their girlfriends and leave them behind and take off running. Those are the best ones. The ones that like to come in tough but get scared the most. Those are the fun ones.
The scares and frights are great, but the Field of Screams also helps bring the community together.
This thing has been a blessing for the community. We have a lot of local kids in this community, all family, of course, and this is a good way for them to, because the way the world is now, and this is a good place for them to just come and kind of express themselves, have a little fun, get to enjoy themselves, but stay out of trouble. Get to cause a little mayhem without actually causing trouble.
There's multiple ones I like. I like the really young, the innocent, that I'm hoping their parents don't bring them too young, so they're scared to death of Halloween from then on and won't come back as future customers. But I don't think that happens. I like the moms that are protective of their children coming through. I like really old people, and I live by an option of, growing older is not an option, but growing up is, and I want to stay young at heart till, my last days. Yeah. And I like the older customers that come through. We've had 90-some-year-olds that just love it. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about working the Field of Screams?
Honestly, just seeing people come in and have smiles on their faces, and either they're laughing, they're crying, they're just enjoying themselves. It's the overall joy, and just seeing people happy and having a good time has always been my thing.
While the haunted farm brings people together around Halloween every year, it wasn't always that way.
Our first night open, it was drizzling just a little bit. It wasn't too bad to not, for the safety of the customers. So that night, we was all set up, all our families, we was in costume, dressed, and 2 people showed up. Two, a husband and wife from Belpre, Ohio. I can't remember their name. I'd love to meet them again. And and so we didn't know if it was going to work or not in this Mid-Ohio Valley. So we just thought, well, let's do it. Keep going. We had the feeling of keep going, and we did. And here it is, 7 years later, that we say a prayer to just try to get all the customers that come on a Saturday night through. And
After talking with the people who run the show, it was time to go through. I and Cara Radcliffe decided to brave our way through the Field of Screams.
I'm actually so glad we did this. Are you still recording?
Yes.
Yeah, people are moving. Oh. Excuse us, Mr. What's your favorite scary movie? Oh, really? Classic, of course.
Reagan is a personal friend of mine.
I do too. It's okay.
You wanna play with me?
No, I really
You
don't.
can play with me in hell.
What?
It's Michael! I want the chainsaw.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Bye, Michael.